Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What is up, S gang? If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. So you can notify whenever I post any videos. Hit that thumbs up button. Not further ado, let's get into the video. So, I know y'all see the title. I'm going to be telling the truth about my mama. But before I get into all the details y'all really want to know, I'm going to start off with saying, because I know y'all want to know, why am I so short? I'm short because I was born like this. I got Cornelia de Lange. It's a syndrome. That's what I have. I have Cornelia de Lange syndrome. So I was born like this. And I have an extra toe. And oh yeah, that's it. Oh, I wear hearing aids, but I don't wear them. I'm deaf in my left ear. Okay, I'm deaf in my left ear. That's basically about it. And yeah, that's basically about it. So y'all, so basically what I really have to tell y'all. So I know some of y'all are kind of wondering, like, where, like, do I have a father in my life? And stuff like that. Do I stay with my father? No, I don't stay with my father. But I do have a father. My father is not dead. He's not in jail. He's not overseas nowhere. I do have a father. It's just my mom and my father are not together. They're separated. Yes, I still text my father. Even though my mom told me, even though my mom told me how to text him, y'all, I still text my father. And I mean by my father, I mean by my real father, y'all. Because I know half of y'all was like, why do you got two fathers? Da, da, da. For one, y'all, I don't got two fathers. One is my stepdad. The other was my real dad. And long story short, basically, my mom doesn't want me to see him or text him because my dad told me it's because he didn't pay child support, which was $300. He didn't pay child support, which was $300, y'all. And then, but my mom told me something different. My mom told me a whole different story. My mom sitting there saying, he didn't want to come see you in the hospital. He left right after you was born. He won't never there for you, nothing like that. But y'all, I want to tell my mom the truth and tell her that yes, he is there for me because he texts me and asks me for my cash. Y'all, he sends me money, everything. He asked, can he come see me? Because there's been times where my Gigi even called my granny. Instead, my dad want to come see me. Or Gigi even gave my dad my mom number. My dad text, and they even talked about it. My mom and my granny talked about it. So, like, I'm so confused because, like, my real dad wants to come see me, but my mom doesn't let him. I go to my stepdad's house more than I see my real dad because I can't even see my siblings like that. So y'all, again, my mom tells me the same old hospital story. And the part where he's not there for me, because like that. But my real dad is telling me that it's because he didn't pay $200 on child support. She called the cops. That my dad, which is my real dad, and my Gigi, they stayed in the hospital until I was born. And my real dad kissed me and left because my mom did not want him there. My mom only wanted my granny in the room. Like, my mom never told me that. And there's more to the story, but I forgot more of the story, y'all. That's the only part I know. And then tell me why. I can't remember who it was yesterday or the other day before yesterday. My mom asked me this question. She was like, why do Addison keep saying, I'm not gonna, I didn't say Addison, but why do Sister Sister said that that's your stepdad? I kept saying, I don't know, because I didn't want to tell the truth. And then she asked me, well, have you been telling people that's your stepdad? And I said, yes. And she said, why? I was like, I don't know. And then she was like, well, do you think that other person is your dad? And I didn't say nothing because I didn't know. I didn't say nothing. And that's when she brought up and said, well, sorry about that, guys. My phone hit down. Back to what I was saying. Well, so basically, I forgot what I was saying, girl. But basically, my mom had said, my mom had asked, have I been telling people that my real dad? And I didn't say nothing. And then that's when my mom said, well, like, do you know the reason why you can't see him and stuff? And I said, no. And that's when my mom was like, well, because he doesn't want to come see you. No, I'm saying something. Before she said that, I was like, no, it's because I think I said yes, and then she said why, and I said because you want to let him, and she was like, no, that's not why. It's because you don't want to come around. That's not true. Like my mom is lying to me, telling me this and that about her situation. I don't even know which one is true or not, but yeah, it's just a whole lot going on that I didn't remember. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure it out because it was like I think I was probably about 13, 12 when I first got my phone. I first got my phone. Not this phone. I had a Samsung, and I first had Facebook. And the first thing I did was look at somebody's last name, Mike. Look at somebody's last name, Dickerson. And I did, and then I was like, and I scrolled all the way down. When I scrolled, I'm like, that's me. So I text the person. I was like, hey, I think I'm your daughter and stuff like that. And so when we started talking and texting, he told me everything that happened, stuff like that. That's when my mom found out. She was like, no, you don't need to be texting him, calling him. And then another situation happened. I got my phone too. And my mom was like, no, you don't need to do none of that. That's what she called me about the hospital story, stuff like that. Y'all, it's a long story, but I don't remember. So, y'all, I might gotta do a part two. I don't know every really detail, but y'all, I'm trying to figure out how I can go actually see my real dad, like, meaning spend some time with my real dad, stay with him some days before I go to school. Okay, y'all. I might gotta do a part two. So, bye. And like I always said in my videos, you ain't gotta leave my channel, but you gotta leave this video. Peace. Bye.